Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is William. Okay, now today I'm going to read another part of the Bible. Take away Judges chapter 18. Okay. In those days there was no king in Israel. In those days, in the tribe of Danites sought the inheritance of the dwelling, for until the day of the inheritance, and the fallen among the tribes of Israel. And the children of Dan set their family for 5 men to the coast, and valor from Zorah and from Eshtaol, to spy out the land, and to search it. And they said unto him, Go, search the land. When they came unto Mount Ephraim, to the house of Micah, they launched there. And they entered the house of Micah, and they know the voice of the young men of Levite. They turned thither and said unto him, Who brought thy hither? Who brought thy hither? And what makest thou in this place? Who hast thou here? And he said unto him, Thus and thus dealeth Micah with me, and hired me, and I am the priest. When they asked him as counsel, I pray thee of God, that we may know whether our way which we shall go be prosperous. And the priest said unto him, Go in peace, before the Lord is our way wherein we go. Then the 5 men departed, came to Laish, and saw the people that were therein, and how they dwelt careless, and after the manner of the Zidonians, quiet and secure. There was no masquerade. Maskastrite in the land that might put to shame in anything that were any fear of the Zidonians, and had no business with any man. They came of our brethren with Zorah and Eshtaol, and their brethren said unto him, What say ye? And they said, Arise, and we may go up against them, for we have seen the land, and behold, it is very good. And are we still? And be not so slothful to go and enter the possess of the land. When we go, ye shall come unto the people secure, and a large land. For God hath given unto your hands a place where there is no wind of anything that is in the earth. And there went from the hands of the family of the Danites, out of the Zorah and out of the Eshtaol, 600 men appointed with weapons of war. And they went up in the pitch of in Korjath, and Jearim, and Judah. Wherefore we call that place Mahaniah. Dan. Unto this day, behold, it is behind Kirjath Jearim. And they passed there in Mount Ephraim, and came to the house of Micah. And they answered 5 men that went spy of the country, and Laish. And they said unto their brethren, Do ye know that there was in these houses an ephod, and teraphim, and graven image, and a molten image? Now therefore consider what ye have to do. And they turned thitherward, and came to the house of the young men of Levite, and even the house of Micah, and saluted him. And then 600 appointed their weapons of war, which were the children of Dan, by entering of the gate. And 5 men went out to spy the land, went up and came in thither, and took the graven image, and the ephod, and teraphim, and the molten image. The priest have stood and the entering of the gate, and there were 600 men, and they were appointed with weapons of the war. He went to Micah's house, and fetched the carved image, and ephod and teraphim, and the molten image. Then the priest said unto him, What do we? And said unto him, Hold thy place, lay thine hand upon thy mouth, and go with us, and be as the father of the priest. And is it better for thee and the priest in the house of one man, or that to the priest of unto the tri-valley of Israel? And the priest of the heart was glad, and he took the ephod, and teraphim, and the graven image, and went to the midst of the people. And they went, and so they turned and departed, the little ones of the cattle, and the carriage before them. And they were in a good way in the house of Micah. And the men of the house of the Micah's house were gathered together, and overtook the children of Dan. And they carried the children of Dan, and they with their faces said unto Micah, What aileth thee, and thou comest with such a company? And he said, Ye have taken away my gods, which I made in the priests, and ye are gone away. But I have more, and what is that? Ye say unto me, What aileth thee? And the children of Dan said unto him, Let not thy voice be heard among us, lest angry fellows run upon thee, thou lose thy life, and the lives of thy household. And the children of Dan went their way, and Micah saw they were too strong for him, and turned and went back unto the house, in his house. They took the things which Micah had made, and the priesthood he had, and gave unto Eliash and the people that were quiet and secure, smote them in the edge of the sword, and burned them in the city with fire. And there was no deliverer, because it was far with Zidon. There was no business with any man, and it was dwelt in the valley, and by Rehoboam, in the build of the city, and dwelt therein. And they called in the city of Dan, after the name of Dan their father, who was born into Israel. How about the name of city of Eliash at the first? And then the children of Dan set up a graven image, and Jonathan, the son of Gershom, and the son of Manasseh, and his sons, were priests in the tribe of Dan unto the day of the captivity of the land. They set up Micah's graven image, which he had made all the time of house of God in Shiloh. Okay, that's ending of Judges chapter 18. Next, we'll read Judges chapter 19. Okay. Want to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed some thereby.